What's happening? You know what time it is? It's your boy Keenan right here. Keenan just felt like cooking. Yeah, first Sunday cook of the year of the Double Dub 2020. Yeah, we're going to get it cracking. That's right, we're going to get it cracking. I'm about to knock out something on my smoker. She been waiting for the rain to stop, so she ready to purr again. Good Sunday cook. Watch the rest of these games. I don't know. Maybe throw on some Netflix. Watch The Witcher again. The Witcher is on point. The Witcher. I'm just telling you, The Witcher. Or I might just binge watch The Mandalorian. I don't know. But any old way, check out what I got going. So this is what I got going on the smoker today. We got some baby back ribs. See that? They say extra meaty. So the goal is not to turn these into beef jerky sticks. Yeah. Check out this rub I got. This is my apple rub I came up with. I got 2 tablespoons of Goya total seasoning. I got 2 teaspoons of basil. I got 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1.5 tablespoons of onion powder. I got 2 teaspoons of this Goya adobo, the red cap, and I got 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. And also, I'm adding 2 packages of apple cider mix to the rub. That's what makes it my apple rub. So I got all that blended up. As you can see, it's blended up nice. I didn't add any paprika because I want the apple rub to give it the color. It got sugar, citric acid, nice mulled apple cider taste to it, and that's going to go real good on these ribs. So I'm going to get these seasoned up, then we're going to get them on some smoke. Alright, so I'm going to get this grill set up. We rocking the Brinkman. I got this regular, some of that Kingsford with some of them Jim Beans barrel aged smoking chips. I call them aged bourbon chips. And I got some soaking right here in some water. And I'm just sprinkling them over this charcoal before I plug it up. So then when I plug it up, they just won't catch on fire. It's pretty dangerous, so I always use common sense. Alright, so I'm going to get this set up and get these ribs going. So I got these bad boys seasoned. As you can see, we got a nice layer of that apple rub. Yeah, that's what I call it, my apple rub. And it tastes amazing. And it smells even more amazinger, if that's a word. So we got everything plugged up. We got that charcoal getting hot. Them wood chips, I can smell it. And I'm going to get these loaded. Rack numero uno. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she's purring, getting ready. Look at all that smoke. Well, I'm gonna send out a signal. Somebody might answer that. And here go rack numero dos. Okay, so we got these loaded. I'm gonna check them in about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna be spraying them with some good old apple juice to enforce and reinforce and complement the apple rub. Back in about 30. So it's been about 30 minutes, and as you can see, this bad boy is purring. Yes, yes it is. So let's get a gander. Okay, it's looking pretty good. You spray a little apple juice on there, just to reinforce the crust, baby. Reinforce the crust. We want a nice crust on there, and this is just plain old apple juice. Along with my water bath down there, I will tell you it has 1/3 part of iced tea, 1/3 part of apple juice, and 1/3 part of water, along with a half an onion chopped up and 1 lime in there. and it smelled amazing. So I got these bad boys sprayed down. I'm gonna check them back in another 30 minutes to spray again. Let's get that covered. So I waited that 30 minutes to spray them down because I wanted that rub to set up. You don't want to get in there spraying on your meat and then you just wash all your seasoning off and then you just got a bland piece of steamed meat. I mean, you get some flavor from the smoke, but you want them seasonings. You take time to put together a good rub, you want it to set in there in the meat and flavor your meat up all the way to the bone. So we're going to let them run, keep an eye on them. You know, keep spraying them every 15 minutes or so just to get that crust going. Remember, they baby backs, they're not spare ribs. So they cook a little bit quicker and you got to keep your eye on them so you don't have beef jerky sticks. So we're about 2.5 hours into the cook. And let's check this out. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. That is looking real good. And of course, we just spraying it with some good old apple juice. Nice, good apple juice. Let me get over here. I have my daughter out here with me. She's just so lovable and sweet. Yeah, so we got that going. There she is. Oh, she just dabbed on Daddy. Okay, she dabbing on Daddy. All right, well, since I got dabbed on, let me go ahead and cover these back up. Oh, you want to get on there? Okay. All right, so we're going to let them run a minute. They're not quite, you know, cracking in the middle. I'm going to add one more round of charcoal and a few more wood chips. And I'm only going to put a few. I'm going to put some dry ones in there just to kick off some good smoke. Okay, back in a minute. Alright, so I'm officially at 2 hours of cooking. Before I got mixed up. It was about 1 hour 45 minutes with some smoke on them ribs. So now this is about 2 hours, actually 2 hours exactly. And in the course of that 2 hours, after about 30 minutes after I put them on, I sprayed with some apple juice. And then I sprayed every 15 minutes after that. So let's check these ribs out. Yeah. Oh yeah. So those are coming along fine. We're getting a nice color. The rack down at the bottom is doing good. Look like they want to start pulling away from the bone. But let's do the bend test. It's still a little tight in the middle. So I'm going to let these keep going. Probably for about another 30 minutes. And most likely they will be sprayed twice within those 30 minutes. Alright. Back in a minute. So as I take a break in between smoking these baby backs, I want to have me a piece of this black cake that I want to introduce everyone to. Check this out. So this is one of the smaller ones that my wife made. The bigger ones are done. And this is a island tradition. It is a family recipe that was passed down to her and not to me. So I don't know the recipe. But I will tell you, it is a variety of fruits that is soaked in her custom blend of alcohol for a very long time. I couldn't even tell you how long. So I want to have a piece. And it's a very dense, moist cake, but it is good. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. I mean, you can see it's a lot going on in there. And this is amazing. Amazing. Let's take a bite. So here it is. I'm taking a bite. so good. It is so good. Very good. And please eat with caution. Yeah, so it's about 2.5 hours. And that's looking good. That's looking real good. Got a nice color on there. Starting to pull away from the bone. And it was pretty bendy. So I got the color I want. I got my crust. Got my nice, good sticky crust from that apple juice we sprayed. And that rack down there is looking amazing as well, as you can see. So I'm gonna get these bad boys pulled and I'm gonna wrap them with some butter and dark corn syrup. So I got these jokers pulled and we about to put them to sleep. As you can see, I got some nice good dollops of butter on there and drizzled with some dark corn syrup. I'm gonna wrap these up individually and wrap them up nice and tight and then put them to sleep probably for about another 2 hours. Alright, so we got these bad boys pulled. We had about a 2.5 hour cook on some Kingsford charcoal with the Jim Beam oak barrel chips. Sprayed them every 15 to 20 minutes with apple juice in between cooks. I seasoned them up with my custom apple rub. Alright, custom apple rub. Check out the video earlier so you can see what that consists of. Let's get a look at these ribs, boy. I'm trying to tell you. So this is the key to the rub right here. That right there. And save your old seasoning containers. You can put your rubs in there, okay? They work good. And the fire was still hot, so I smoked up a sausage. Now let's check out these ribs. Kids in the background, of course. Oh, look at that. Pork baby back ribs. That looks good. And when we put them to sleep, we cover them with butter and dark corn syrup. I don't use too much sauce. I like using the glaze. Look at that. Man, that is good. That is good. Let's get a cut. Nice chew on them. That's that end piece. It's always hard to find the end. Oh, look at that. So I'm just gonna pull that because this is backyard. And as you can see, we got a serious smoke ring in there. Look at that. That is a serious smoke ring. And I don't want them to fall apart. I don't want them like falling off the bone. I want them with some texture and a little bite to them. I want them to pull away from the bone. So let's get a bite of this bad boy. Mmm. 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 It tastes like pork and apples. Like this is. Mmm. That is amazing. That is amazing. You know what? Just because I'm feeling good. Bite of that sausage. Mmm. It's your boy Keenan right here. Keenan just felt like cooking. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And be sure to check out the video. Check out all my other videos. Appreciate everybody that's been checking me out. Year 2020.